Your Window on the World presents Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
I'll get it.
Oh, thank you, Mercedes. I didn't know you were down there. Oh, that's kind of ragged. Hold it for me now. Trim it off.
You cutting up a Life magazine?
Well, it's an old one.
Fletcher won't like that.
He won't mind. He had a few extra copies here, and he said I could use them for my scrapbook. There.
You cut off the top.
Oh, this is the side.
Oh. Oh, that's nice. What's it for?
For my European scrapbook.
Oh. Gee, parrots.
Yeah, isn't that nice? I'm going to use that one, too, I think. If we got a few extra copies of this week's, too, because I wanted to clip off. There's some nice ads in there.
Ads? What kind?
Oh, a couple of our old friends, RCA and Nabisco.
Oh, that's nice. There's a nice ad, too.
It is, isn't it?
Look at that cute little girl. She's in the fashion show. I'd like to have that for mine.
Your scrapbook?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we can ask Fletcher if he minds.
What issue is this?
Oh, this is, this is way last winter.
Oh, I guess Fletcher wouldn't mind that.
Well, no, he keeps a complete copy of Life, you see, in the files, and then he always has an extra one so that I can use it for my scrapbook.
That's nice. Oh, yes, I remember that cover. He's nice looking, isn't he?
You like him?
Oh, yes, he's very handsome. You're making a scrapbook,
Mm-hmm. I like to keep a scrapbook, you see. Well, I have some pictures, some photographs that I took in Europe, in Paris, and in Italy, and then I also been writing a little journal, and I thought I'd sort of illustrate it with pictures. And there were some pictures that I didn't turn out very well of Paris, and I remembered there were some pictures in this issue. And, oh, did you see that one that while we were on vacation...
Oh, I know the one you mean about the... there's a wonderful article on the 2000th anniversary of Paris.
That's right. Quite a wonderful one. I want to save that, too, the whole article. And I'm going to use that to sort of open my scrapbook.
Did you have a good time?
I had a wonderful time. Did you, Mercedes?
Oh, yes. Why, Betty and I had a very good time. I was with her family for a while, and then we went to camp, you know. But I don't think it was anything like Paris.
No, I imagine it was a little different.
Did you like Italy?
Italy.
So I said Italy.
No, 3 syllables. Italy.
Well, did you like it?
Yes, I liked it very much. It's very beautiful.
Is it true? I remember something in Life this summer about the fashions, the Italian fashions, and they were having a big show in Florence.
We got there just afterwards. We just missed the fashion show, but boy, oh boy, very pretty girls, and they dress very nicely, too. Very beautiful. Entirely different kind of approach to fashions. It's going to be very important, I think.
That's very interesting. I wish I could go to Paris. Do you suppose I could go next year, Kukla?
Oh, Mercedes, I don't know whether next year would be just the right time for you. You know, it's something that you should do perhaps when you're a little bit older.
What's it like?
Well, it's hard to describe. It's, well, in Paris, the big wide streets and beautiful trees. And
what are the boys like over there?
Well, they're like American boys, I guess, except that the hair is a little longer, and their coats are a little shorter, and they wear gloves.
In the summertime?
All the time.
Why?
I was never able to find out. I don't speak French that well. It's a very, very beautiful, very peaceful, lovely city. One of the most beautiful cities in the world, as a matter of fact. You know, the buildings aren't very tall, so that you can see the sunset at night. I sometimes wish that some of the buildings in Chicago could be cut off a little bit so we could see sunset once in a while. Of course, our American buildings are very beautiful, too. They're much taller, you see. And in Paris, they're not so high, maybe 6 or 7 stories at the most. And
is there a lake there?
No, they don't have Lake Michigan.
Do they have an ocean there?
No, they don't have an ocean. They have a beautiful river.
What's the name of it?
The Seine.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Gee, I'd like to see that.
Lots of boys and girls stroll along the Seine in the evening and underneath the trees, and they sit down on the park benches. Seems like everywhere you go, there's a park bench to sit down on. Of course, some of them cost money.
Oh?
Well, yes, it's a very, very good business sometimes. They have to charge money for the little chairs, but some of them are free. It all depends, you know, which park you go in.
Oh, I see. Boy, I'd love that. I remember those pictures about the anniversary of Paris. I can remember those very well in life. That was a beautiful article. Does it look just like that?
Well, it does, Mercedes, and you know, it isn't all just in looking at things.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a certain, well, you have to feel things. You have to kind of understand the countries you visit. It's not very easy when you're there for a short time, but you do get a little glimpse of it. And you know, I was just thinking as I was clipping my little pictures out from life that when I went to Paris, it's the first time I'd been there, you know, I sort of felt as if I knew it. I guess perhaps from seeing many stories in life, reading about it, I sort of felt as if I had been there before.
I know. That's what our teacher says, you know. Our teacher says that life's very important because of that. Because it kind of helps you understand the world around you.
That's true. I'll tell you what, Mercedes, if you can't go to Europe next year, perhaps we can just you and I will just, every time Life publishes a story on, Italy or Europe, or any part of the world, we'll just sit down and talk it over, and we'll kind of pretend like we're making a trip.
True. It is true. Shall I take this down for you?
If you will. Do some more clipping, too.
Kukla?
What?
Kukla. I'm going to school next week. It's starting, you know.
Oh, I know, Mercedes. I know.
I was wondering, do you think I'll be popular?
Well, you always were before.
I know, but I've changed this summer.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. I'm older.
Well, we're all a little older. How do you mean?
I don't think I'm as pretty as I was.
You look just as pretty to me.
I don't think so. I looked in the mirror this morning and I said to myself, Mercedes, you're looking your age.
How old are you now, Mercedes?
I won't tell.
Well, maybe you are growing up. I don't know.
Kukla,
What?
would you do something for me?
If I can.
Last year, just before I graduated, you sang a little song to me from Guys and Dolls, and I was wondering if you'd sing that one for me again today.
Now, let me see, which one was that? Oh, I know. More I Cannot Wish You?
Yes, please, sing it. It may bring back my lost youth.
Velvet, I can wish you for the collar of your coat and fortune smiling all along your way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love someday. Mansions, I can wish you 7 footmen, all in red, and calling cards upon a silver thread. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love someday. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of you. Standing there, gazing at you, with a sheep's eye and the licorice too. Music, I can wish you merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair is turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love someday. With a sheep's eye and the licorice too, and the strong arms to carry you away.
Wish my Betty could have heard that.
Why?
She would have cried.
Oh, really? She sentimental?
Terribly. She's reached that age, you know.
Oh, well, perhaps I better not sing it for a while. Oh, Mercedes, I brought you something. I forgot to give it to you. Just found it in my trunk when I was unpacking. Here. Some money.
Oh. But that's strange kind of money.
It's French money. It's for your school. If you bring it to school, maybe it'll help you in some of your classes.
Oh, Kukla, that's very nice. My gracious, I don't think anybody's ever brought any French money to school.
And here's some Swiss money. And here is some Italian money. There's 2 5-lira coins. There. Now you take them and I'm going to work in my scrapbook.
Thank you. Fran!
Yes?
Look what Kukla gave me.
Oh, some money he brought
Yes,
back.
it's a French francs.
Oh?
Francs.
Francs.
And some Swiss money, and here's some Italian lire.
Lira. Is that nice?
Lira. Some Italian. Isn't that nice?
Well, you can take him to school with you.
So I thought I'd do. I go to school. School starts next week.
Yes, my goodness, it scarcely seems possible. How are your clothes, Mercedes? Are you all ready to go?
Well, I think so. Ollie brought me some little blouse from France.
Oh, how nice.
I don't know whether to wear it to school. What do you think I should wear, Fran? Do you think I should wear sweaters this year? Do you think I should go in for dressier things?
Oh, no. I'd wear something very simple. Blouses and jumpers and sweaters
Oh,
and...
but that's so kind of young. Do you think I'm a tailored type, or do you think I look better in the fussy things?
Well, I don't think anyone looks well in fussy things going to school.
Oh. You think more practical things?
Well, they needn't necessarily... Well, they should be practical, too, but a kind of sports thing. Casual clothes.
I'd like a black dress and a string of pearls.
Oh, Mercedes.
Well, I would.
Oh, you have so much time to wear a black dress.
I know.
Where are the things that are so attractive now? Oh, I think girls have never looked as lovely as they do right now.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Not even when you went to school?
Oh, definitely not when I went to school.
When did you go to school, Fran?
Well, now, Mercy, when you ask me questions like that, I always have the feeling that you expect me to tell you about covered wagons and Indians shooting at me and all that kind of thing. And I assure you it wasn't anything that exciting. I went to school just like you went to school.
Oh, weren't you in the country?
No, I didn't go to... I taught school in the country, but I didn't go. I went to a regular grade school.
Was it like... Did they have bells ringing and periods and they moved from class to class?
No,
we don't have those either.
We had just one teacher in our room.
Oh.
That is, up until we were in the 8th grade, and then we had departmental work.
That's the way with us. When we go into junior high school, then we go from class to class, and I can hardly wait for that.
Oh, that's very exciting.
I suppose...
You meet your friends, and you talk, and you get a drink at the fountain, and you linger a little bit, and you're a little bit late getting in, and you scurry to get there on time. Oh, it's a lot of fun.
We move out every so often from our room when we go to gym.
Oh, yes.
Because they can't have gym in the classroom.
Well, how's your uniform? Is your gym suit all right?
Oh, it's all right, I guess. I think.
You've grown a little taller, I think, Mercedes, this summer.
Think so?
I think so.
I feel older.
Your eyelashes are getting longer.
Do you think
They're really very beautiful.
Thank you. When did you go to school?
Well, I went from 8 to 12 in the morning and from 1 to 4 in the afternoon.
Why, Betty, she went from 8... That isn't what Why Betty's mother wants to know.
Well, you tell Why Betty's mother if she wants to know that she can ask me herself.
She probably will, too. I think she's kind of a curious lady.
I think she is, too.
Kukla's working on a scrapbook.
Oh,
I'm going to help him. I'm awfully anxious to get things going. I've got a new notebook.
Were you in the hall a while ago when the phone rang, Mercedes?
No, I wasn't. I was up here helping. Kukla,
I wondered. Someone answered it and said wrong number. I just... that's happened 3 or 4 times today, Mercedes. Have you answered the phone at all today?
Once.
Was it...
It was a man.
Oh. For whom?
I don't know for whom it was, for whom. He said something about, Your Highness.
Your Highness?
That's what he said. He said, Your Highness, and I said, no, this is Mercedes.
And then what did he say?
He said, oh, something about, pardon something, and he hung up.
Well, he was a nice, polite person anyway.
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
Well, that's all right. I just thought maybe you were... I heard the phone ring, and I didn't know who answered it.
I'll tell Kukla you're here.
All right, you do that. She's sweet.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm reading you a scrapbook. My fingers are all pasted.
Oh, are they? What kind of a scrapbook?
Oh, on our trip.
Oh, I see.
Sort of a combination history and geography and...
That's
I'm
nice.
collecting some of my pictures, and I was clipping some from Life magazine.
Kukla, I wonder if we ought not to have our telephone checked. I think something's wrong because, well, there have been several very strange calls.
Oh.
Today, I've answered the phone 4 times when someone asked for Madame.
Madame?
Yes, I think, you know, sometimes your wires get crossed, or maybe sometimes our number might be like another number very similar to this. I thought maybe a beauty shop or something.
Maybe it's for Beulah.
Oh, not Madame, my goodness.
Oh, Madame Oglepus, that's who it is. Madame
No,
Oglepus.
I very definitely said Madame Oglepus, and you said Oglepus.
Oh, did...
Yes. And hung up.
Really? Wonder who it could be.
Well, I
Isn't
don't...
Beulah calling us and being silly?
Oh, no, it was a man.
What did she do?
Had an accent.
Oh, well, Beulah, sometimes her voice sounds a little like a man.
Oh, I'd know Beulah's voice anywhere.
I wonder when in the world she's coming back, huh?
I don't know. Everything beginning to run in its usual orderly fashion.
Well, things have been quiet today. We drained the flood out of the basement.
Oh, goodness.
Everything's all right. It didn't hurt as much as we thought. And Ollie's down there. He's working in his darkroom.
Oh, that's
He's
fine.
very busy. He's going to compete in that Life Young Photographers Contest.
He is? Well, good.
He has to hurry, though, because he's got to get his exhibition ready, you know.
Have you seen any of his work?
Yes, some
Look
of
pretty
it.
good?
Well, yes, it's
Right.
pretty good. Yeah, some of it. I won't comment on it.
Well, I have a lot of things to unpack yet. Maybe I'd better go and do it.
Well, if you have to, Fran.
Well, I don't really have to. Maybe if someone would help me, I
Hello.
would. Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Hello.
The same one, Jim. Yes. What's it?
Doesn't look like it. What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
You're buzzing about something now, I can tell.
Little old secret.
Little secret, that's all, Madam Oglepus. What's the matter, dear? Nothing. I don't know, the lighting must be different in here today, don't you think, Fran?
Yes, I didn't notice it, too.
I think you're mentioning my hairdo, aren't you? Silly, you
Well,
two.
I was just thinking...
Why, there's no secret about it. I just added a false hairpiece, that's all.
She did a little with the color, too, didn't she? I knew she did have that braid.
I wasn't thinking about the braid, I was thinking about the colors.
Me, too. And straight bangs.
Yes. You, too? Have you heard from Beulah yet?
Not a word.
Oh, I'm just dying to know what that girl did this summer.
Well, I'm
Nothing
sure
exciting,
she'll have
I'm
love with
sure.
her.
I had such a perfectly exciting and thrilling summer. I just hardly wait. I just want to tell her all about it.
Mm-hmm.
The poor dear, you
Did
know.
you bring back all the programs from the summer
yes.
theater?
You know, it'll do her so much good because I have so many ideas for her, and perhaps next year we can kind of glamorize her and make her, you know, really exciting and, and lovely. Well, Madam Octopus, I had a strange idea that Beulah was in Europe.
Ollie said he saw her or he thought he saw her, walking on top of the smokestack, wasn't it?
Smokestack, really? Oh, now that's just silly nonsense, absolutely.
Well, he didn't...
Beulah wasn't in Europe, or she couldn't get in. How could she manage Europe? Really, honestly, it takes some...
Oh, I think she saved up quite a bit last year. She didn't
I
spend
don't
very
mean
much.
that, but how could she get along? Well, if you don't... It's easy to get along.
I think she'd get along
Speak
anywhere.
English there, and it's certain... Oh, I know, but that Beulah, she's going to... Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, that's utterly ridiculous. The very thought of it. Oh, honestly, silly thing. I don't think she wants to admit that there's a possibility.
I don't think she does either.
She may be afraid, you know, that,
Who sent the roses?
Roses? I didn't see any roses.
On the hall table?
I didn't see any roses.
Beautiful ones.
Really?
For Beverly.
Oh.
I didn't.
Beverly,
Well,
who-
somebody, I don't even know who put them in the vase. I knew that Beverly wasn't here, but I didn't see who brought them, and so I just left them there.
Probably a mistake, but I'm glad you put them in the water, because I wouldn't want
I
you to
didn't put
die.
them in water. Someone else did.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't do it.
They were there when I saw them.
I can't understand Madame Octopus's attitude about Beulah, but I suppose if she thinks that Beulah has been in Europe... You see, Madame Octopus always said that she sang in Paris, and I'm not sure whether that's true or... Well, we'll soon
Oh,
find out.
yes. Well, Madame
I'll ask
Octopus
her.
likes to think that she influences Beulah in fashion, you know. She likes to tell her how to do things. Beulah, I don't think, listens half of the time.
I know. I don't
Or if she does, she doesn't do anything about it.
Coop,
What?
would you come down? I need some help here in the dark room, and be careful when you open the door. Turn out the light in the hall.
Okay. Fran, will you excuse me?
Yes, certainly.
I'll see you a little later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay.
Yeah, come on in.
Well, this is a fine welcome home. Where's the band? Hello, Jack.
Well, hello, Beulah.
How are you, dear?
Good. Did you just get home?
Yes, just came in the door this very minute.
We've missed you.
Well, missed you. When's the show start?
Oh, you're a couple of days late.
Oh, a couple of days late.
Didn't you know?
No. I'm late?
That you are.
Heavens. What? Formidable. Hello, Francis.
Beulah!
Come as a How are you, dear?
Well, fine. How about you?
Just fine,
What
thank
did you say?
I just said, how are you?
Oh, I thought you said something before that.
No, I didn't say a thing. I was
Well,
trying
let
to
me see. Just stand away a minute. Let me look at you. Aren't you lovely? Wonderful
if you want to
tan.
go
No,
away.
no, come back. You know I can't see too far. Oh, Beulah, it's good to have you back.
Oh, it's good to be back. I've missed all of you. I understand I've missed a couple of the days of the show.
We missed you. You certainly did.
Well, I'm sorry. Didn't really realize it
Well,
was gonna
where
be so
were
late.
you? Fletcher said he stopped in to see your mother and you weren't there.
Oh, wasn't I? Well, I was with Mother. Well, Mother's not always at home.
Well, no, but he saw her at home and you weren't there then.
Well, I was here and there. I saw a little of the country and
Oh, that's wonderful.
traveled
Fly
here.
all the way?
Flew here and there. And
Mm-hmm.
I was here and there. Had quite a nice
Did
time.
you get out to the West Coast? You said you thought you might.
No,
No.
not the West Coast.
East Coast, though.
No, didn't get that far either.
Didn't go to New York?
No. Yes, I was in New York. Yes.
Mm-hmm. See any friends there?
Oh, well, not in New York. Some interesting ones on the boat.
What boat?
The Staten Island Ferry. I always take
Oh.
that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I
Heavens
suppose
forgive me
one
for
does.
calling you Sam.
Well, Kukla and Ollie just had such a wonderful time.
Oh, I'll get it, Francis.
No,
Gracious sake.
somebody will get it, Beulah. I haven't talked to you in so
Anne.
long. Come on.
You want to answer it?
No, if not if you want
All
to.
right. Hello? Hello?
Just didn't want you to go.
No, I think you must have the wrong number.
That's a sick. Who do they want this time? It's
No, I'm sorry. You must have the wrong number. Well, Francis, I've
That
got
was
back.
our phone.
I
Beulah.
am.
We've had 7 or 10 wrong numbers this afternoon.
I know. Yes, imagine. Well, that's.
Well, don't go, Beulah. I haven't seen
Well,
you
I
in so
know.
long.
I must pack. I must pack. I mean,
Pack? You just got here.
Yes, I'm going to unpack. Goodbye, Francis.
Well, goodbye, Beulah.
Hold your, goodbye.
Kukla,
Yeah.
Beulah's back.
Oh, good. Where is she?
She's downstairs.
Oh, I'll go see her.
Take the phone with you, will
All
Oh.
you?
right. Just a minute. I have to make a call. Hello? Hello? Monsieur Armand, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
Beulah, can I help you unpack?
Hello?
Glad to help you.
Hello? No, thanks, Francis.
Well, let me know if I can.
Merci beaucoup. No, thank you. Hello? You mustn't call here. No, you mustn't call here. No, my family doesn't. No, my family is very narrow-minded. Yes, no, mother wouldn't want me.
Beulah, have you eaten?
Je ne sais pas.
I'd say, Beulah, have you eaten?
Je ne peux pas. Je ne peux pas.
I didn't know your father was living, Beulah. I didn't.
No. Well, wrong number. Goodbye. What goes with Beulah?
I don't know. She was talking to Papa just a few minutes ago.
Papa?
Yes.
Fran?
Yes.
Do you mind coming back for a minute?
No.
We'll have to sign off. We'll find out about this later.
All right.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. To see what's new, news.
Read Life.
Now, here's a postscript from Fran Allison.
Well, our family's all together again, and it's wonderful. You know, one of the nicest things about families, even though they have differences of opinion at one time or another, is the things they enjoy and share together. And we, in the Kukla family, are generally agreed upon the enjoyment of life each week. It offers so much of interest to each of us. In life, we go everywhere, we see everything, people in strange costumes, art treasures, other countries. Now, take, for instance, this evening. We can go to Jamaica. There's a great story in life about the courageous people and their rebuilding after the terrible hurricane. We can go to Africa, to Argentina, England, East Germany, Italy. And here is a picture of a beautiful Italian actress. I wonder if Ollie has seen her. I can't begin to tell you all the things in life this week and every week. News, sports, fashions, politics, everything. Over a period of a year, you really see the world in life. I have my copy. Why don't you get yours at your nearest news dealer tomorrow?
Thank you, Fran. The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Beulah Zachary, the director is Louis Garmovitz, and the costume director is Joseph Lockwood.
Hello? Yeah, who? No, this is Bert Tillstrom. I don't believe there's any, Madame who?
Kukla, Fran and Ollie has been brought to you by Life, your window on the world. Be sure to get the new Life at your newsstands. NBC Television.